Welcome back, everybody. It's been a couple weeks since I've been able to upload anything on the YouTube channel. I've been updating on my Facebook page, but that's about as far as I've been able to get to. It's been fairly busy, and it's only getting busier. The wheat harvest is getting started slowly but surely, so that keeps me fairly busy at my job. Anyways, I got some exciting things to show you today, so come along with me. I was so worried I wasn't going to get a harvest this year for anything, just because that's how it's been the last couple of years. I've just been not doing very well, but I've got me some tomatoes growing. I mean, it's not a whole lot, but this has all just been one big experiment. Anyways, I got a little guy over here growing and another little guy back here growing. So it's all been just one big experiment as to trying to get things to work. Now, if you'll come with me around the yard, around the house, I should say, to my backyard where most of my growing is going on, not just my wife's beautiful flowers that we have up in the front yard. I will show you a few more things. My June berries here, they're doing great. I haven't got any fruit out of them, but I only planted them last year, so I won't be expecting any fruit until next year, I suppose. We'll see what happens. And remember this tree that I showed everybody, its limbs are all dead, and it's my plum tree. It didn't grow any leaves or flowers this year. And I was just planning on just kind of ripping it up from the roots and throwing it away. Well, I'm glad I didn't. Because look at that. Beautiful. Growing back from the roots. A gorgeous, beautiful plant. And as I said, I was worried about not getting any harvest this year. But unless the birds get to them, it's looking like we're going to have some good looking grapes coming through, at least for this first year. Small little plant until it grows bigger. My other grapes haven't fruited yet, so we'll see how that turns out maybe next year. Ugh. Now, I planted these strawberries, and at the beginning of the year they started giving fruit, but the rabbits and the birds got to them. But it looks like we might actually end up with a few new strawberries before the year's out. And I planted some new fresh strawberries down on the ground there, so that'll be fun if I can make a good strawberry patch go. Now to the garden. As you can see, I could have definitely planted a lot more, but this year was a big experiment. We'll see what happens. My kohlrabi is covered in all these little tiny bugs, so I'm not really too excited about that. They're eating them away. Well, at least the leaves. We'll see what happens with the roots there, but it's not too exciting to me. Not too thrilled about it. If anyone knows anything that we can do about it, or even what kind of bugs these are, please let me know. That'd be nice to get rid of them. Now, I remember my tomatoes from my last garden video. They were tiny little things, but they had flowers on them, which now they have pretty much jumped in size. It's crazy how big they got real quick. And we'll see if we still get any fruit out of them, or if those bugs move over here. I'd be kind of worried. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I mean, it's all fun, right? over to my pumpkins. Look under here. We have a little pumpkin. It just needs to be fertilized. We have things going. Lots and lots of flowers. Now let's see if we can't get any. Ooh, there's another little one down there in the bottom. I don't know if you can see it, but it's down there. We'll see what happens. It'll be kind of fun to actually get a good harvest out of anything. My wife's sunflower we had to have. It just shot up. It's about half my height now. It's crazy. What I was most worried about this year, my pepper plants. Don't mind the sticker plants that are in the middle of them, but my pepper plants I was really worried about because they didn't seem like they were doing very well. But look at this. Do you see that? Look how beautiful that is. I'm gonna get some peppers. That is so exciting to me. Oh, and even this little one. And then I turn around to my corn. Look at that. Look how beautiful those are. We're going to have corn this year. Look how gorgeous. It's the greatest part about gardening, isn't it? I almost forgot my hazelnuts. I planted as a hedge with multi-purpose. But they are growing quite well. I am guessing that next year I will get some hazelnuts out of it. With any luck, it'll all work out. Even my elderberries are doing quite well this year. Only planted 3 of them. They're not sprouting up like everything else. Not as fast. But they are doing quite well. As you can see, my garden is producing this year, which is extremely exciting. The only thing I've actually had a good harvest on before was some herbs. So I'm fairly excited that I'm going to get something to snack on. I don't have a whole lot to harvest, but as it is, it's exciting. It's excellent. It makes me happy, to say the least. The whole thing was I didn't know if I could do it, but I had the feeling that I could. I pushed through, I made it happen, and as you can see, it seems to be working. Now, if you're wondering about why everything seems stumped and short, that is typically a sign of a nitrogen deficiency in the soil. So I think this fall I'm gonna rake back them wood chips. I'm gonna put down some horse manure, kind of blend it in, and then recover it with the wood chips. The wood chips are a great source of nitrogen, but they tend to take a little longer to put nutrients back into the soil. So I'm thinking I'm going to do that this fall. And then next year, hopefully I'll have a bigger harvest. I'll put more plants in for one. I had a lot more room than I thought I did when I was planting. So I think I will do that. And I'm coming up with new, better, greater ideas every day about how to do it. If anyone out there has any ideas or thoughts that they might want to run across me, I would love to hear it. Please let me know what you did. Let us know how well you did, or if it worked, if it didn't work. That'd be great, because it seems to me that every year's a little different. It's a learning experience, and yeah, it seems to be working now. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. I'm not necessarily jumping up and down because that'd make for a horrible video if I was doing that. Anyways, if you like the videos, come on over, like us, share us, subscribe to us, you know, all that fun stuff, and we'll keep you in touch with what's been going on.